Russia, go home.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The Son of God changed his name to Torai Taro Daitenku, which means Torai Taro Great Sky, after arriving in Japan. Legend of Lord Jesus Christ, vegetarian, in Japan's Shingō village. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, 'cause money can't buy our life.
When making new friends in Romania, you may hear Encantat de cunoștința. That means nice to meet you in Romanian. Hello, beloved viewers. I am Karina. The sincere Romanian people send you warm wishes in divine love. Welcome to Legend of Lord Jesus Christ, vegetarian, in Japan's Shingō village.
If you own a home, do you do all can to protect it?
Sure would.
Well, you own a planet. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
The inhabitants of Shingō, a rural Japanese village in Sanohe County of Aomori Prefecture, 580 kilometers north of Tokyo, believe their village to be the last resting place of Lord Jesus Christ, vegetarian. Shingō village has a population of 2,300 people, consisting mainly of Buddhist or Shinto practitioners, and has no Christian churches. Still, the Shingō residents earnestly believe in Lord Jesus Christ. Legend has it that the great Christian prophet led a life there as a farmer, married a local Japanese girl named Miyuko, had 3 daughters, and lived until the age of 106. This is recorded in the local Legend of Christ Museum. The legend is supported by the ancient Takeuchi scrolls, popularly known as the Takenouchi documents. The manuscripts were handed down by the Takeuchi or Takenouchi family of Koso Kotai Jingu Shrine in Osohara Town, now named Kitaibaraki City in Ibaraki Prefecture. As per documentation and oral history, Jesus traveled to Japan at the age of 21. He arrived at the port of Amanohashi Date on the Sea of Japan coast, which extends across Miyazu Bay. It is believed he sought to study theology under a great master at Mount Fuji. He also learned the Japanese language and embraced Eastern culture during what is commonly referred to as the lost years in the New Testament.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Dominica is one of them. Dominica Protection of Animals Act. Anyone who commits an act of cruelty to animal people is guilty of an offense and is liable to a fine equivalent to $560 and imprisonment for 6 months.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses.
No more hurting, no more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Lord Jesus Christ returned to Judea, Israel at the age of 33 to propagate the message of God. As the circumstances became increasingly hostile, the Roman authorities sentenced him to crucifixion. However, according to these legends, Jesus miraculously escaped execution at Golgotha. It is said that Lord Jesus Christ secretly returned to Japan with a lock of hair from Blessed Saint Mary, vegetarian, and settled in Shingō village, then known as Harai. The treacherous journey took him 4 years to complete. The Son of God changed his name to Torai Taro Daitenku, which means Torai Taro Great Sky, after arriving in Japan. He is said to have served the needy throughout his natural life. He had a distinct nose, gray hair, baldness, ruddy skin, and wore a coat of many folds. After his passing, his bones were collected and buried in what is popularly known as the grave of Torai-zuka, or Tomb of Torai. Next to it is Judaibo, which legends claim is the tomb of his brother Isukiri, who is said to have sacrificed his life to help Lord Jesus escape to Japan. Nearby lies the graveyard of the Sawaguchi family, who had served as protectors of the brothers' burial site for generations. The Sawaguchi family is considered to be direct descendants of Christ's bloodline, according to local tales. The Sawaguchi family crest is a pentagonal platycodon said to resemble the Star of David, the primary symbol of the religion of Judaism. Although they have shrugged off any reference to Jesus Christ when asked, the fact that many of them have blue eyes has remained an unauthenticated mystery. A photo of a young Sanjiro Sawaguchi, which hangs in the Legend of Christ Museum, claims he is a direct descendant of Torai Taro Daitenku. Sanjiro was also notably taller than other natives, which made him stand out.
Vegan. Be healthy and live long.
Faithful viewers, let's take a moment to pray for the well-being of our planet, a truly precious life-giving home for humans, animal people, and plants.
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine now. Russia, just go home.
Welcome back to Legend of Lord Jesus Christ, Vegetarian, in Japan's Shingō village. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem is traditionally believed by Christians to be the location of the crucifixion, burial, and resurrection of Lord Jesus Christ, Vegetarian. It is a significant pilgrimage site and has been revered as a place of Christ's tomb for centuries. But archaeological evidence pertaining specifically to the location of Jesus' tomb is limited, and there is no conclusive proof that the empty tomb of Christ is within the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. From academic and religious standpoints, many scholars believe no such burial site ever existed. While the Bible clearly states Jesus' resurrection occurred 3 days after his crucifixion and ascension to heaven, historians differ on whether or not Lord Jesus Christ received a proper burial, let alone being entombed. Meanwhile, an early Christian Egyptian Gnostic teacher named Basilides in the 2nd century claimed that Jesus did not die on the cross. As Basilides' accounts proved to be too provocative, most of his works were destroyed. Jesus Christ's death, therefore, has remained a mystery. The story behind the grave in Shingō, Aomori, dates back to 1934, when the village was still named Harai. The village head of Harai hired a painter named Banzan Toya to assist in surveying the region with the goal of turning the areas around Lake Towada into a national park. Mr. Toya was personally fascinated with the then famous Takeuchi scrolls. Kiyomaro Takeuchi had passed these texts down through his family, despite their controversial nature. Mr. Takeuchi contended that the documents recorded the secret history of Japan before the reign of the legendary Emperor Jimmu. Banzan Toya invited Kiyomaru Takeuchi to survey Harai in 1935. There, he discovered Jesus' grave. Kiyomaru Takeuchi's finding came as a surprise to the local villagers, who had only known the site to be that of a noble person or a great samurai, and that it needed to be protected. Unfortunately, the Takeuchi scrolls were destroyed in 1945. Attention surrounding the grave faded until the 1970s, when there was renewed interest in the tomb of Christ.
It's not how long we live. It's how we live.
Rachel.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deed. That's all life needs.
Now the Legend of Christ Museum in Shingō displays transcriptions of the lost documents, along with information and evidence of the events leading to the village's claim to fame. Shingō village's ancient name was Harai, and the name is said to have derived from the word Hebrew. One elderly local mentioned, "In the past, in my family, we drew crosses inside the coffins. We didn't know why, but we understood after the discovery of the manuscript." Earlier in the 20th century, the villagers' children wore a Star of David sewn onto the collar or lapel of their clothing. Also, some residents carry their babies in woven baskets like those used in the Holy Land. A charcoal cross is drawn on newborns' foreheads when they are taken outside for the first time after birth. Interpretations of the Star of David are also observed throughout the town, while the local dialect contains some 500 Hebrew-like words. For example, in the local language, Abba or Gaga means mother, and Aya or Dada means father. These phrases are closer to Hebrew than Japanese. When all is said and done, the unaccounted for 12-year gap in the New Testament does coincide with Christ's purported presence in Japan during the lost years.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
The Kirusoto Matsuri, Christ Festival, is a memorial service for Jesus Christ held in Shingō village on the first Sunday of June every year since 1964. As many as 10,000 tourists visit the village yearly, and the festival is conducted in a Shinto-style ceremony by priests reciting ritual prayers. Guests are offered ceremonial branches, and there is a shishimai, or lion dance, as well as a traditional mysterious banadori performed by kimono-clad dancers around two great crosses on the graves, while playing the folk song Nanya Doryara. Nanya Do Yara is a Banadori song passed down from the north of Iwate Prefecture to the south of Aomori Prefecture. Locally, no one knows its meaning. Dr. Eiichi Kawamorita, a doctor of theology who lived in the United States, claimed that the lyrics and melody bear little similarity to Japanese. Rather, they are close to those sung in Judea since ancient times, with the meaning of praising God in Hebrew, and can be translated as follows. We praise your name. You drove away the outsiders. We praise your name. During the 40th Christ Festival on June 6, 2004, Israeli Ambassador His Excellency Eli Cohen visited the tombs and dedicated a plaque in Hebrew to honor the ties between Shingō and the city of Jerusalem. The stone in the center is made of a white limestone called Jerusalem stone, used for the exterior walls of buildings in the city of Jerusalem. We appreciate the peaceful coming together of countries and religions. May the legend of Lord Jesus Christ in Japan's Shingō village continue to serve as inspiration to seek spiritual enlightenment and unite in harmony and love.
We manage to swallow flesh only because we do not think of the cruel and sinful thing that we do. Cruelty is a fundamental sin. Rabindranath Tagore, vegetarian.
It's been a pleasure to have you, our noble viewers, with us today. Coming up next is Happy Vegan Cat People, Part 1 of 2, here on Supreme Master Television. May your life be forever adorned by the glory and wonders of the divine.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WAU.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WAU.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WAU.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule oraz suprememastertv.com/VEG.